Hello everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy Friday. Today we will begin our adventure with Final Fantasy II. This one, I believe, is pretty unique compared to most of the other Final Fantasy games in the series. It has a couple of different aspects that other games didn't really adapt and utilize. It has some aspects that they did, and I think it's a pretty cool game, and we're going to enjoy it. What I've been doing is playing off stream or off recording with a different game file, so that when I'm playing here, I can kind of move through things a little bit quicker, and also that gives me the ability to talk to you guys about things that are going on or explain things a little bit easier instead of just roaming around and getting lost, which I do quite a bit. I don't have any name recommendations for this game, so we're going to stick with the default of Firion, Maria, Guy, and Leon. And we're going to go ahead and get started. A long-lived peace. Is at an end. The Emperor of Palamecia has called forth monsters from the underworld and has begun his campaign for world conquest. A rebel army arose in the Kingdom of Fynn to thwart the Emperor's plans. But the rebel castle fell to an all-out assault by the Empire. Left with little choice, the rebels withdrew to the remote town of Altair. Four youths from Fynn also found themselves in trouble. They had lost their parents at the hands of the Empire, but their escape wasn't over. Oh, get him. You got him, guys. Smack him. Hit him. Ow. 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 That's it. Game over. That's our playthrough of Final Fantasy II. You can see where all of the conspiracy comes through about why it's the worst Final Fantasy game ever. Will he live? Oh, he will. I sense a strong life force within him. He should regain consciousness soon. We found him like this in the forest. I can't do girl voices. We found him like this on the escape from Fynn, fallen from terrible wounds. By the time we brought them here, I feared it was already too late. His life is not in danger. This sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest now. Of course. We'd best be off to the meeting. I imagine they're waiting for us. If the Empire is allowed to complete the dreadnought they're building in Bafsk, their attack will begin in earnest. We cannot sit idly by and watch. Where am I? Leon! Maria! Guy! Where are you? Firion, you're alive! I thought you'd... I'm fine, Maria. You seem alright too, Guy, but wait, where's Leon? Princess of Finn save us, but Leon not here. I see. Don't worry, I'm sure he's okay.
So you've regained your strength. Very good. Your life force is strong indeed.
It was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, Your Highness, but there's something I must ask of you. Please let us join the rebel army.
I could never allow such a thing. You know nothing of battle. You would only be throwing away your lives. You should return to your homes.
I've already forgotten Maria's voice.
But we have no homes, not anymore.
The Imperials attacked at our parents. Our parents!
I am truly sorry, but that changes nothing. I cannot permit you to join our army. If you've nowhere else to go, you're welcome to stay in Altair. If you know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. The password is Wild Rose. Remember it well.
So this is the first aspect of the game that's unique. Wasn't obviously in Final Fantasy 1. I think I read that it might be utilized in Saga Frontier, and I know it's utilized in different ways in other Final Fantasy games, but anytime there's a word in red or an item in green or something like that, it's going to be a learn keyword or a key item. So I hit the learn option and I learn Wild Rose, and now I can ask people, specific people, about it. Anytime I have the ability to ask them, I can ask them about any of the things that are in this list here, which will grow as the game progresses, obviously. So if I ask her about Wild Rose,
the Wild Rose is the insignia of the Kingdom of Finn. It represents our hope for a flourishing future of strength and beauty. But what will become of Finn now? I've heard that the Empire's captives suffer there in confinement, even as we speak. Maria, your brother Leon is missing, is he not? It's possible that he's being held in Finn as well. But Finn is far too dangerous to travel to now. The Emperor's beasts still stalk the streets. Gaining entrance to the city will not be easy. The man at my right is Minwu, the white wizard who tended your wounds. Speak with him before you leave. He may be of some assistance.
I've also already forgotten Minwu's voice. I see your destiny clearly. The future it holds seems closely entwined with my own. You will begin by journeying to Finn. That is the first step toward realizing your fate. You wasted no time using the password. Heed well the information it will bring you. You can learn much of value by listening. I offer you one more bit of advice before you depart for Finn. Those who have fallen in battle can be revived at a sanctuary. Should one of you fall before you reach Finn, go without hesitation to the nearest sanctuary. Okay. On your first playthrough, if you are so inclined, I highly recommend talking to all of these wizards here. They all have different information about how the game works, so it'll teach you about magic or armor and fun stuff like that. A lot of it is basic knowledge that you've probably acquired by playing an RPG once ever, but because this game does use a unique leveling system, you can get some pretty interesting information. What I mean by that is there are no levels in Final Fantasy II. Your character will never reach level 99. He'll also never reach level 2. So the way you progress and level is pretty unique and pretty interesting, which I'll explain as we go.
Hi, I'm Paul, greatest thief in all the world. They've yet to invent the loot I can't burgle or steal. The Imperial coffers have kept my purse fat with gil lately. I never steal from the rebels, you can be sure of that. My home was in Finn too. I can't even go home now that the Empire has occupied the city. My name is Gordon.
I was once Prince of Kashun. Now I'm nothing but a coward. When my brother Scott fell in battle, I abandoned my kingdom and fled here. So you've asked to take up arms in the struggle? I'm so afraid Hilda will turn me away that I haven't even asked her. I've been stalling here. Just a spineless coward. Go ahead, laugh. I deserve it. Spineless coward. Okay, so the way leveling in this game works is you have all of these stats and all of these skills with weapons, and you also have magic that you'll learn. So magic is going to be similar to what it was in Final Fantasy 1. You have to buy your skills. However, you're not buying different ranks of skills. You're not buying Curaga and Firaga and all of that fun stuff. You buy the basic tomes, Cure, Fire, Blizzard, etc., etc. And the more you use that skill in combat, the more proficient you become at that skill. The cap of how much you can grow is based on the monster that you're fighting. So if you look at the bestiary, which you can look at the beginning of the game, it will show you monsters. It will show you their weaknesses, which is really important, but it will also show you the level that they are, and the higher level they are, the higher level magic you can gain from them, or the higher your weapons skill will be able to level up attacking them. Also, these traits here are tied to certain things. So for example, strength is tied to hitting with weapons, or attacking, physical attack. So the more you attack in a fight, the more chances you have of gaining a strength at the end of the fight. The more you use restoration magic, I think, you get your spirit up. The more you use black magic, or white magic spirit, black magic intellect. Stamina, I'm not sure exactly what it does, but it's usually tied to HP. So the more HP you use in a fight, the higher chance you have of gaining HP at the end of fight. Agility is the same. Agility, stamina, both of these, and HP are all tied to getting hit. And I think that's it. Weapon skill will go up as you use it, and then black magic, white magic as well. Another cool feature is the ability for everyone to do everything. So all characters can dual wield at the beginning of the game. All characters can equip all different types of armor at all points in the game. So you get to customize your characters to kind of do exactly what you want. Which is pretty neat. If you are empty-handed, you will just use your fists, which will also level up. Alternatively, if you are wearing a shield, you will level up as well. And another cool feature, you can have 2 shields, which is really neat. You just still attack with your fists like normal, but you're wearing 2 shields, so you get double the bonuses from it, which I think is actually pretty cool. I'm going to just kind of do it however I want, which is we're gonna have Firion. Firion will use 2 one-hander. We'll have Firion dual wield and use weapons, mix and match as we go. Where are we at here? Do I care about these things? I can get 1 magic spell. I mean, I'm gonna go buy magic first. I should always buy magic first. A fairly important aspect of this game is most of your characters should have access to using magic spells, because there are certain monsters that are basically physical damage immune. So if you don't have support magic or offensive magic of any variety, you're just going to sit there and die, which may or may not have happened before. So I can buy no weapons and armor and then do these, which I think I'm going to do. So we're going to go with Fire, Thunder, and we'll get Blizzard when we can. We learn the tome, and we just teach it to who we want to. So let's make Guy our double shield wielding mage. We'll make Firion our fire, and Maria our caster, or our thunder. And let's make our save file here. And on our way. Based on the conversations that we had with the Minwu and the princess, we should be making our way to Finn. And the reason we're making our way to Finn is because there's really nothing else to do. And if you talk to all of the people in the town, one of them will mention that there was a bartender that got left behind. He got kind of captured, and they're keeping him there as a bartender, and we're gonna go talk to him because bartenders tend to have a lot of good information. This is just a small town. It's a place for me to go to the sanctuary if one of my people died along the way, which they didn't. So I will leave. Just wanted to get the little blip on my map. So Finn Castle is right over there. I have to take the fun path all the way around the lake because I don't have a canoe. So we can look at the end of combat real quick. So what happens is Guy is learning experience because even though he's not actually doing anything, he still has his shields equipped. So and if he attacked, he's attacking with his fist. I don't know. Anyway, so he's got this. Now, moving to the next spot, he must have gotten attacked or something because his agility has gone up. And it shows at the end how much gil I got or what items I got from each monster, which is a pretty cool little feature. And the reason I'm using the magic spells is because the level of the magic spell determines how much mana it costs. So I have level 1 fire and thunder, so it costs 1 mana. At level 2 it will cost 2 mana, so forth and so on, all the way up to 16. So Guy is using shields, but because he's punching with his fist, he's also leveling up his hands at the same time. So this is kind of similar to Maria. She's going to level axes and swords at the same time, and Firion is going to level sword. And I actually need to test it to see whether or not he can punch them as well. But Maria used magic, and Firion used magic. Both of them got MP and a magic stat. And soon their skill will level up. Because I use black magic, I have the ability to learn an intellect, which I did on Firion. And you can see it's random because both Firion and Maria use magic, but only Firion is the one who got the stat up. I just want to attack here because I want to see if he punches, which he doesn't. Okay. So there's really no reason for him not to either have another weapon or a shield. Another thing to note, you probably just saw that I had poison from that fight. It's just as we've heard. The city is crawling with Imperial soldiers. We have to be careful. Make sure not to get too close. So these guys are similar to the Black Knights that beat our booty at the beginning of the game. So if we fight them here, they will one-shot us. So Maria got 2 level ups for weapons, Firion got 1. And again, I could fight these things for literal days, but I will only gain weapon skill up if the mob level is high enough for me to get it. You know, you're not going to be a level, you're not going to be a master swordsmith by just beating up all of the pigs outside of the town. The magic damage that you do, or the amount that you heal, obviously is based off of your... It's obviously based off of your stats, right? Intellect and spirit and stuff like that. But the amount of damage that it does is kind of static. So at this level, using that equation of fire is X to Y rating, you know, so let's say it's 10 to 20 damage modified by int times int of some percent, right? So my average fire spell is going to deal 30 damage right now because of all of those modifiers. If I were to cast it on all of these mobs, which I can do, because remember, I'm not getting Fire, I'm not getting Faraga, I'm just getting the base spell, then it's going to deal however much damage that it would do, divided by the number of targets, and then it's going to take in modifiers as well. So I'm pretty sure there's a decent amount of math involved in this, a little bit more than the average Final Fantasy game, I would say. At least for early on Final Fantasy games. Because if you look at Final Fantasy 1, if I cast Faraga, Faraga does the same amount of damage to everyone at all times, right? It's an AoE spell, so it doesn't need to be modified in any way, shape, or form. Whereas in this game, because I can cast it on one target or all targets, then it changes, and it's not dynamic, or it fluctuates because it doesn't deal damage. If there are 6 mobs, it doesn't lock that 6 damage in or 6 mob damage when I cast this, when I queue up the spell. It locks in the damage when the spell goes off. So if 2 of them die, then it splits the damage 4 ways instead of 6 ways, which again is pretty cool. Whoa, where do you think you're going? Customers aren't allowed behind the counter. These Imperials are as ill-bred as they come. Ah, you're with the rebels. You'll find a secret door in this wall. There's a wounded soldier back there. Go see if you can help him. What am I gonna do? I've had it with this place. You guys can take it from here. Don't let us down. Leon Crockett, give me some potions. Wait, Leon's not blonde. Who is this guy? Are you gonna turn me over to the Empire? At least have the decency to kill me first. I don't want them to take me alive. So you're rebel soldiers, are you? My name is Scott, Prince of Kashuan. Prince Scott? We were told you fell in battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. I am, but not for much longer. I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. There's something you must tell my brother Gordon. Tell him I know he has a great strength. He must learn to have more faith in himself. I also have a message for the king. Tell him the reason Finn fell so quickly is that Count Borkin betrayed him. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. There's one more thing. Tell Hilda that I love her. No, don't deliver that message. Confessions of a dying man would only bring her pain.
My brother Leon! Have you heard of him?
I'm sorry, but I have not. I wish I could be of more help. Here, I want you to take my ring. I'm sure it will be of use. Maybe it's all this talking, but I've grown extremely tired. If you'll excuse me, I just need to rest. Just for a little while. Stole the ring off a dead man! The item is green because it's a key item, so now when I talk to people, I get to show it to them. Some people it will matter, some people it will not. Thunder leveled up. Because of the fact that you only level skills in combat, it's pretty much silly to use cure outside of combat. But obviously sometimes you'll have to, because you can't risk getting in a fight and not having HP, but you want to use magic in combat as much as possible to maximize growth. I don't know how long the game is going to be, so I don't know how much I need to be spamming at all points in time. So this is how we'll do it. I also don't know if you get points or experience for casting spells that don't actually do anything. So cure on people who are full may not get you any experience. Which is why I'll use cure all, because someone's missing HP. It's also really neat that the game remembers between combats what skill I used and how I used it. So Guy is continuously using cure all instead of cure on a single person. And if I do the same, it'll happen the same way with black magic. So if I use Blizzard on all and Fire on all of those will continue to hit as many mobs as possible. So what I want to do now is I need Guy, who I'm going to make my white mage. Who do we want here? What do we want? Let's just give him another sword. Oh. No, he doesn't have a sword equipped. She has a sword, Max, he has a sword. Should I waste money on this or wait till I get another weapon? I don't know, whatever. Let's just get it done. Let's go get Blizzard because Guy doesn't have any. Magic that is. What are you doing to me, bro? 1% evasion, not worth it. Alright, we need to... I'll go there, we need to rest, go to the inn. The inns work, again, pretty differently. The amount that you pay at an inn is based on the amount of HP and MP that your party is missing. So, it's 46 right now because I'm missing HP and MP, etc., etc. I'm going to come back in and show you I can rest here again, and it will cost me 0 gil because I'm not missing any HP or MP. 0 gil. So it doesn't actually do anything if I rest here. But that's, again, a cool feature, which can suck a little bit based on what's about to happen, or it can be very good because I can just grind a little bit, get my MP down, and then come back. So this particular town, maybe it's all towns, I don't remember, because I hear this song a lot. Music in Final Fantasy 2, pretty underrated, very good, very good. This town in particular, the beginning when I first come in, that little like do 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 do. We'll see if we get it here in a second. Anyway, it's very, very reminiscent. Every time I hear it, I think of Wild Arms, the introduction song to Wild Arms, which is one of my favorite games. So every time I hear it, I go straight to that, and then I realize I'm not playing Wild Arms, which makes me sad. My name is Gordon. I was once Prince of Keshwan, but I'm nothing but a coward. That ring. It's my brother's. You really said all those things about me?
Our password is Wild Rose. Remember it well. That ring! It belonged to Scott. Is he alive?
He gave us the ring and Finn just before he lost the last of his strength.
Did he say anything?
No, nothing. Your Highness, please. The ring belongs with you.
No, keep it. It suits a personage of courage. You infiltrated Finn and returned to tell the tale. Seems I underestimated your strength. I would have you lend that strength to our cause. There's a magical metal known as mithril, and we need strong warriors if we are to obtain it. We lost Finn because we were ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armor made of mithril. I have charged Joseph, a man living in Salamand, with the task of finding a source of mithril. I do not know the cause, but we've been out of contact with him for some time now. Would you go with Mingwu to Salamand to look into this?
Sure. I heard Her Highness's words and have waited here for you since, all 12 seconds of it. To reach Salamand, we must first pass through the town of Paloom. Here, take my canoe and let us be on our way. Don't mind if I do take your canoe, Mr. Minwoo. How do you do? We got the canoe this game much earlier than we did in the previous game. I also think this is an underutilized feature in Final Fantasy games, so I should probably utilize it more frequently. Okay, so I have magic. Another feature that this game uses, that other Final Fantasy games use, mostly Final Fantasy 4. Trying to think. It's mostly Final Fantasy 4. Is adding people to your party. So Minwoo, obviously he's not going to be with us for the entire game. He's an aide to the queen or the princess of Finn, so him staying with us would be kind of silly. You don't have to take this boat if you're short on gil, which is understandable because, you know, money's tight. Then you can just walk. But once you talk to this guy, you can leave the town and go board the city or the boat right outside the city, and it will take you to where you need to go. You can come in here and buy some more spells. I think we get our first set of white mage spells after cure. Yeah. So blink, protect, and shell. I'm gonna get blink because I think it's cool. I'm not sure how it works in this game. In early RPGs, it usually works one of two ways. It's either busted AF and just makes your character immune to damage, or it doesn't do anything because they don't know how to calculate dodge. But shields give evasion. Not sure how. I'm pretty sure it's block value, which is what we would equate it to now. And if you want to go back, you talk to this guy. He'll let you buy a port back. 32 gills, pretty reasonable. Go to the bar because, you know, where we get our information. Everyone in here will tell you the exact same thing except for these two. This guy is Sid. We learn about airships. You here to take a ride on the airship? Got the cash, there's no place I can't take you. You want on the airship, pay the guy right behind me. And then we talk to Sid's underling, and he is basically a flight path to all of the known locations. And in my experience, which isn't a lot, I've only played a little bit farther than where we're gonna get to. Hopefully we'll get to where I'm at in my playthrough today. But these are the only places that you can go. I've gotten on a chocobo and I've traveled the entire world, and these are the only places you can go with the exception of the Colosseum in the desert you can go to, and I haven't come back here to see if that shows up there. And as I'm running around out in the world, forgive me, as I'm running around out in the world, you'll occasionally see a airship flying around. But per usual, we're just gonna auto cast spells. We just want to level these up as quickly as possible. Level up there. Our stat up, I guess. I do believe the stats that we gain are kind of static. I think it's like 6 MP per or 10 HP per, whatever the case may be. I think it's pretty static. You can also abuse this system pretty heavily by attacking your own characters. They, especially for HP, you can get HP up real quick. Every single fight you do it. Minwu also has a really easy skill that you can utilize to abuse the system to get HP up. He has a skill called Swap, and the way gaining HP works is obviously losing HP or taking damage, but swapping your HP. So let's say Minwu has 1 HP and Guy has 300 HP. If I swap them, Guy's HP goes from 300 to 1, which is, according to this game, like critical life loss. So then the fight ends. There's that spaceship. The fight ends, and the game is like, oh, you lost a lot of life. Here's some more HP. So you can abuse that by making sure you get down to 1 mob and just swap HP over, swap HP once, end the fight, go back in, etc., etc. So we've now located the town of Salamand. There are more spells for me to learn here, but they are the next level, I guess you could say. They cost 1,000 gold, and I don't have 1,000. So we're gonna go talk to Joseph. This guy's a fan favorite, and I'm not sure why. You have business with me? Me too? I haven't found any yet. I do have a few leads, but I don't plan on sharing what I do know with a bunch of perfect strangers. I'm gonna need you to do a little something to prove you are who you say you are. There's a bunch of people from Salamand who are being forced to work in this cave of Samet Falls. Rescue them, and we'll talk. Oh, you're here for Princess Hilda. A little short in the tooth, aren't you? You kids can't fool me. Nope. So Summit Falls is right down here. You can see it right there on the bottom of my screen. In order to get there, we have to utilize the canoe. Go around a canoe. I really want Blizzard Drink too. Another thing you might have noticed is Maria and Furion are both dual wielding, which again you can do at any point in the game. But once they attack one person, instead of that extra attack being wasted, they just go and attack the next person, which is pretty cool. It's very efficient. Okay, so Blizzard level 2, Minwu leveled up, and we got Furion up. So strength. Way to go, Minwu, you're stronger. I won't level Blink up here, but my Blizzards cost an even amount, and I had an odd amount, so I have a free cast. Might as well use it. Could have saved it for your cure, but nah. Picked up an antidote, which is good because there are status effects. I think I mentioned it earlier. There are status effects that persist through combat. There are also status effects that will end at the end of combat. So a lot of poison effects are not nearly as brutal as they were in Final Fantasy 1, which those are also not as brutal because of the fact that they only eat 1 HP, so near the end of the game they're pretty useless. One thing I would like to see in this game, which I don't think is an aspect, is getting affected by poison should make you more resistant to it in the future. That could be very beneficial when you fight like ant lions later on and they paralyze you. That's bad. Luckily, I have this magic spell, Life. Minwu's pretty BA. He has a lot of high-ish level magic spells for someone with such low MP. But I'll forgive him. Maybe the damage isn't divided up the way that I thought it was. I don't know. It seemed like a little. Maybe they're just resistant to light thunder or something. They just don't know about it. It's okay. I learned the hard way on a previous playthrough that I need magic for the boss of this place, so I will conserve a little bit. Maria still has her base HP, I think. She needs to get an HP up real quick. There's one. Maybe that's another one that would be good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, think I'm gonna try and get Fire and Thunder to level 3 before the boss. I don't have enough mana to get my Blizzard up. And I know I need at least 2 Blizzards to kill the side boss. So let's see if we can. Just want to make the boss fight go a little bit faster. Minwoo, you're making me mad, stealing my XP, your box. Missed a high potion, if I can get that. No, I'm in no way, shape, or form an expert. I've just done this dungeon like 3 times in the last 24 hours. Happen to recall where some of the things are. Like there's a treasure chest down here to my right, and I don't remember what it is. I think it may be 250 gold. Thunder leveled up, that's okay, that's good. It's a potion. Ask you a question, Goblin. So something that happened in Final Fantasy 1 that I probably didn't appreciate enough because I did a lot of grinding, even like accidentally. And once you get those items that you can just cast spells over and over again, you don't need to shop at ever unless you really want to. Is the amount of treasure chests in the game that contain gold. I don't think that's something you find nearly as often in more modern day games. But you definitely find it in the early games because that's 200 gold from that treasure chest. I'm gonna get like 50 from this combat, and that was what, 7 mobs. So it's much better to get a big chunk of 50 for taking 12 steps than, or 200 for taking 12 steps than it is to grind over and over again. So we're gonna. This is a pretty good haul. 30, 60, 70, 80, 90. So we got 100. We got half of that treasure chest, which again is atypical. Oddly enough, balloons, which are eventually evolve into bombs later on in games, which are like fire explodey things, are weak to fire. I find that a little weird because usually fire elemental mobs are immune to fire, and in later Final Fantasy games I'm pretty sure they are immune to fire. So I just think that's pretty interesting. always go left when you're in this cave, by the way. It's always the left door. Hi, I'm Paul. Theron, it's you. Am I ever glad you're here? This is Joseph's daughter, Nellie. I think the dastardly Borgen's been keeping her hostage to threaten Joseph. Princess Hilda told you to bring her back some mithril, right? Well, that's normally where I step in. I figured out this was where the mithril was coming from easy enough. So I thought I'd get the jump on you guys and nab the mithril before you could get here. Only I messed up and got caught. Me, of all people. Well, I know when I'm in over my head. So long. Don't worry, I'll take care of everyone here with me. Thanks for saving us. I owe you one. Bye! Fire tone, fire tone. So one thing I might be able to do is level one of my characters like as a black mage where they get a lot of int, and then I can learn a lower level spell and spam that to deal damage. I don't know. Boom. One good thing about the goblins, or the bombs that explode, if they get to go, they almost always use self-destruct. And as you can see, it dealt Maria damage, and it put her into critical, which essentially means she's getting a free level up of mana, or HP this time. Bow me. Punch him. Hack him. Slash him. Beat him up good, guys. Beat him up good. Alright, so we go in the left door. Always the left door. Ambushed. Oh no. Yeah. Ow. So that explosion took a quarter of her HP, which was enough to trigger her to get HP up. Heh. Rebels. Never thought I'd have to deal with your kind down here. Well, you think you're getting mithril? You'd be right. My mithril blade straight through your heart. Not this time, Sergeant. Ambushed. Yeah, you suck. This guy's about 420 HP. It's pretty dank. Lots of level ups, lots of magic stats and MP and stuff. Great times. I found some mithril in the chest. Found some mithril in the chest. Alright, so now we need to go across the. I will use as many magical spells as possible to drain my mana. Ow! Yeah! Oh, good grief. That's a 3 mana, or magicka. I'm gonna risk, I don't need to... I don't need to... heal with Minwu in combat to level up, but it's whatever. I guess I'm gonna do it out in combat because I don't want to die. Oddly enough, they are not weak to cold. I do need to save some mana. There's nothing in that left door, even though I always say there's something in the left door. So... Oh no! Monsters! No! This guy's weak to ice. So this is why you want Blizzard rank 2, because you'll kill him in 2 blizzards. But maybe we kill him in 1 because of Fire 3. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so we've gotten everything in here. We can leave. Luckily, Mr. Minwu has a teleport scroll that we can utilize. And we make our way back to town. Away we go! Get him! Minwu doesn't have a shield. Interesting. Okay. Therian is not getting any experience from... hasn't gotten any experience for weapons for a while, which essentially means these guys are too high level to get any weapon skills up. They might be too high level to get or too low level to get magic skill up too as well. Who knows? Not me. Some more manas. What? Done forgotten all of my voices. Straight to bed. Probably expensive. 410 gil. It's just one of those treasure chests I found. Just gone. Forever. You better get that mithril back to Altair. Princess Hilda's waiting for you. I don't remember his voice. Sorry, guys. Forgive me. Away we go. I'm gonna light you up, sweet cheeks. I will take the boat. Should also buy some more magic here, now that I think about it. I don't need to go into Palome, I think is the name of the town. So I'm just gonna boat right across. Or canoe. I think MP is way more expensive to heal than HP.
The Empire also suffered heavy losses at the Battle of Finn. They're building the Dreadnought in Bafsk to help compensate for those. Please, lose no time in bringing back the Mithril.
I just brought it back, you dumb.
The Empire is using the people of Bafsk to build the Dreadnought. Dreadnought itself is a massive, heavily armed airship. A man named Sid, the former captain of Finn's Order of the White Knights, built an airship. It's a ship that sails the skies, but the airship captivated him, body and soul, and soon he left Finn. We are poorer for his absence. I am told he now lives in Poft, granting travelers passage on his airship for a price. He then uses the money to make further renovations on his airship, or so the story goes. You found the Mithril! Now we'll finally be able to fight the Empire on equal footing. Please take Mithril to Tabul, the town blacksmith. I'm certain he'll be able to use it to make some significant weapons.
What could you possibly want with me? I'm just an old man. Ho ho! That's Mithril! I've been waiting for the chance to work with this metal for as long as I can remember. Alright, leave the rest to me. Swords, armor, you name it. I'll start crafting. It's been too long since I let my hammer ring. You can buy the equipment I made over at the shop counter. This will keep my hands full, I'll tell you that. I'm poor again. Alright, so I need to go to Abafsk. It's over here to the east. I don't think there's any reason for me to use magic at this point. I don't think I'm gonna level up from it, so we're just not. Badoom! Badow! Bang! Bonk! Smack! Sloosh! Hit him with all of them, baby! Alright. Northeast. Around the mountain. And down. Eastbound and down. We're loaded up in truckin'. I will do what they say can't be done. Kill that dreadnought. It's what I'm gonna do. It's what I'm gonna do, cause that's what they hired me to do. I see it. I see it. Alright, save. Talking to the people in the other town. They say there's someone here. It's the Dark Knight coming back. At this rate, we're going to fall behind schedule for sure. So, what's happened is we went to the mine and killed the sergeant. So the Dark Knight has left to go help with stuff, and instead they leave the guy that betrayed us in charge. This guy. What's this? Back to work! Work, I say! If we finish one day sooner, my glory will be exponentially greater! See if there's a new spell for me to learn. Fear, Basuna, Asuna, Silence. Okay. So the difference between these two, I think, is Basuna cures certain status ailments and Asuna cures other status ailments. So Asuna, I believe, heals like poison, blind, stuff like that, whereas Basuna heals stuff like paralyze and other longer lasting things. We'll make our white mage learn some spells. Our white mage does not have a lot of MP right now. That's very unfortunate. General Borgen took command of things in Basques a short while ago. Things have gotten much easier than they were under the Dark Knight. It's hard to believe a grumbling idiot like Borgen could become a general in the Imperial Army. Oops, you didn't hear that. Aha, you're one of us. I had to be very careful about what I did while the Dark Knight was here, looking over my shoulder. But the great Borgen is anything but. He's just a domineering blowhard. So you're the ones they've sent to destroy the Dreadnought? Don't worry. I'm on your side. There's an entrance to the sewers up ahead. It's a back way leading to the Dreadnought. Be careful. If they see us talking, they may start to get suspicious, so I'm out of here. Good luck. Free MP or HP. It's gotta be an MP up, right? 3 casts. Yeah, boy. One thing I've discovered thus far about this game is most of the things that you go into a door are pretty useless. So in the dungeons and whatnot, going through a door usually just doesn't do anything for you. think my magic leveled up. Did. Probably learn life on one of my characters. Too long. Who is this? Ha, you're too late. The dreadnought is complete. I've been working behind the scenes to see the project through to completion. End your resistance. Kneel before your emperor. It is the only alternative left to you. Consider what I've said. When the time comes, we will meet again. Looks like you came all this way for nothing. See for yourselves. Too late. What have we done? I found a pass in the chest. Preemptive strike. Pasha! Ta-da! Burn! Chill out. Burn! Zap! I must go check on my friends. I hope everyone is okay. you want an airship, be the guy behind me. What you want to do is blow up that thing's engine. Do that, you can bring down the whole overgrown. So this is where things get a little weird for me. I need to go, obviously I need to go back to town. Where's Life at? I think it was up there, okay. And talk to Hilda. She's gonna send me back here to talk to Sid. On my original playthrough of this from a couple days ago, I literally spent like 3 hours roaming around the world at this point. Oh, go back in. I think I have to lose Minwoo first before I can continue stuff. Oh no. Yeah, I have to lose Minwoo. That's right.
Many were wounded in the Dreadnought attack. The shock was even caused my father's condition to take a turn for the worse. I hate my father has to see this. He knows his death is dear. Is there nothing we can do, Minwoo?
All those lives must someday die. All those who live must die someday. This is our fate. Still, it is my duty as a white wizard to ease the pain of those who suffer. I shall remain here and devote myself to the care of the wounded. Take my leave of you. The fate of the world rests on you, Therian. Waste no time in destroying the Dreadnought. No one knows more about airships than Sid. He was such a fine knight once. Oh, how men change. Oh, don't tell me I have to go learn about Sunfire before. Bah, humbug. Okay, so hopefully... Did I get this treasure chest? Hopefully I talked to Sid and he mentioned Sunfire. Old boy is gone. What's his name? Gordon. Pre-bought this ticket so that I could easily just get back on here to go to Poft because I knew I had to come talk to Sid, but I might have to go do something else before. Sid tells me what I need to know because he tells me I need to blow up the ship. Obviously, he already mentioned that. But he doesn't tell me how. Yep, it doesn't tell me how, so I guess let's explore. I kind of know the thing that I need, but I didn't think that I had to go do this. Otherwise, I would have done it already. Oh well. Should probably be using magic with Guy to get some more MP. It's going to be more white mage. Especially since Blizzard's only rank 2. No reason not to. I'm sure he can level up to 3. A key term that I figured probably should have been mentioned at this point. It's not actually a key term. It's just been mentioned a couple times. The Kashuan is another city that's fallen by the Emperor. It was I think his name was Seth when he died. Scott and Garrett, whatever his name is. Gordon, Scott and Gordon were princes over there. Gordon is now missing, but they should have mentioned something about it and, you know, kind of told us where it's at. It's over here. Surprise. They also have a unique thing about this city that would be worth mentioning, which we don't learn about until we come over here and do it, and that's the Sunfire, I believe is what it's called. It's got like an eternal burning thing, and it's, I believe, what is used, it might be what's used to power all skyships. But once I get it, I take it back to Sid and use the key item. I don't get it. Once I learn about it here, I go back to Sid. Excuse me. And he says, yeah, to blow up the dreadnought, all you need to do is overload it with Sunfire. But obviously I can't hold the Sunfire without having a thing, so it's gonna take me on a quest. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, Blizzard rank 3 now. Door's locked. Let me in. Well, that's not good. We might get some fast forwarding soon as I walk around like a crazy person. Found a chocobo. I don't think there's anyone here who mentions fire. There it is. Controlling Sunfire is a tricky business. Let the flames get too high, you gotta run away on your hands. The engine will blow sky high. So it does tell us that. Now we can... a ticket. I don't need to be here, but I'm gonna buy my ticket. No! I want candy. I want canoe.
My father's condition has improved a great deal thanks to mineral. Sunfire is the crest of the kingdom of Kashwan. Its flame still burns on the ground floor of Kashwan Keep. Scott and Gordon have told me many stories concerning the flame. The finer points of the tale are not known to me. However, I seem to recall that the flame cannot be held in just any torch.
Sid told us that we might be able to use Sunfire to destroy the Dreadnought.
Then there's no time to waste. You must depart for Kashwan Keep at once. If you are here, if you hire Sid's airship, the journey should not take long. That leaves only one question. What can you use to bring the Sunfire back?
Maybe the king knows. Oh, king's dead. He ain't here. Rip. Found you! How many perished in the Dreadnought's attack? Scott sealed the gates of Kashwan Keep to protect the Sunfire. In the event they were defeated in battle, you will need the goddess's bell to break the seal. The whereabouts of the bell are known only to the Kashwan royal family. Minwu, do you know about the goddess bell? Gordon should know where the bell is kept, but I have not seen him lately. Someone close to Scott or Gordon may know where to find it. Luckily, Scott was hooking up with Princess Hilda. You know what I'm saying?
I have heard Scott and Gordon mention the bell. The gates of Kashwan Keep only open to the voice of Kashwan or the ringing of that bell. The bell rests deep within a cavern of snow plains and will not be easy to retrieve. Such your intention to enter the snow cavern? Very well. If only Gordon were here, you knew there would be no need for such risk. But he isn't, so you must. There's nothing I can do but pray for your success. Joseph knows the snow plains like the back of his hand. You should seek his counsel. Old Joseph.
Back to the northern lands we go, taking our canoe and boats and hoes. You're leveled up. Oh, Joseph! Toodaloo! Looks like you managed to save my daughter. Thank you. That cowardly Porgan had been threatening Nellie to get to me. Forgive me. If there's anything I can do to help. The only way to reach the snow cavern is on my snowcraft. I keep the snowcraft hidden in the mine. There's a blue stone on the first floor that marks the spot. Look behind the stone and to the right. Secret room there. And the snowcraft is inside. Sorry I couldn't help you with the mithril. So I want to make up for that by pitching in now. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Joseph has like 17 different voices, guys. Who's surprised? Not me. Definitely not me. And away we go. Joseph's looking like he's about to throw them fists. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Should probably get the snowcraft first, eh? A. Punch him. Stab him. Bonk him. Slash him. Bash him. There's the blue crystal. Punch him. Joseph turns a small rock jutting out of the wall, and a passage appears. Snowcraft is in here. Let us vacate the dungeon. Maria, you're dying. Let me cure you. Imperial scum, taste my fist. Stupid fights, let me vroom vroom. Hey, gosh it, pick me up. Furion must be a bit stronger. I think they have the same weapon. Oh, that's why. His sword is level 5, hers is level 3. Was she not wearing a sword the whole time? Oh, well, that's weird. Just weird. Why is it the case? To the ice cave we go. No, deadhead, leave me alone! Sweet treasure chest. Give it to me. Give it to me. Night's rest right there, that's what that is, I'll tell you what. Hey, there's a door I can't get to. Sure didn't. A lot of undead things in this here cave, and undead tend to be flammable. there's nothing in the store. That's like almost 400 gold. That's like that treasure chest that I found earlier. Alright, treasure chest here. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Antarctic wind. Brr, it's cold in here. There must be some Tauros in the atmosphere. $180. Dang, Josephina. Oh no. Oh no! Uh-oh, spaghetti. Let's go. We are no longer in critical danger. Fire levels up. I may be messed up. There's two ways to go. Wait. That goes up. It's down. Let's go this way. No. No. Fire Fantasy 4. Take back all the mean things I ever said about you. Testing a theory. Damage. Woohoo! That's cool. Three treasure chests. I don't think any of them are worth it. fire iron is blinded. Oh, stop it. Ambush. I can see clearly now that blind is gone. I can equip Maria with an axe. Yeah, why is her sword not going up? Antidote. No, monsters! I'm scared! Ah! Agility. Ethereal mace. I already got one of those. I don't know why her weapon skill's not leveling up. This would lead me to believe that there's some sort of affinity for certain things by these characters. Like, she's not supposed to be a dual wielder, which I believe is very sexist. This is 2021. She can be whatever she wants to be. Auto-attacking our way through the dungeon real quick. Oh no. Dual heads. Jesus punched out. Seem to be weak to fisticuffs. Strong weapons. Maybe they're just agile. Still not taking much from this. I got a battle axe and a blizzard zone. Lots of money in my pocket. Ooh, missile spear. Oh, why are these? Nothing in here. We're getting ambushed so much. Why are you guys so blind? Now you're paralyzed. Treasure chest all the way over there. Treasure chest all the way over there. Let's do reverse. I'm just saying, if you get ambushed by zombies, I guess these are ghouls. So there could be a difference. Pretty amateur hour. Uh-oh. Mithril shield from my main man. Oh, he's already got it. Wine. That's a good teamwork. Q3! Everybody! No damages. Burn them all! Lots of damage. Ancient sword has very low accuracy, apparently. It probably hits hard, but somehow I need to compensate by getting more accuracy. Hello! Snook shit! Snook shit! Guy speak beaver! Secret passage in wall to right. Monster guard bell. Bell in wall. Go, 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 go. I see it. I see the bell. Uh-oh. Punch him. No. Yay! Free HP! So many of these guys. Burn, snowman, burn. Oh, the Adamantoise guarding the bell. That's an Adamantoise guarding the bell. Stay on your toes. Now he's got a Christopher Walken vibe. He's the bartender from years ago. Punch him hard. Punch him fast. Freeze his shell. Give him a blast. Shut your mouth. Slap your adamantoise. Lord have mercy, how'd he even get that big shell on? There's something set in the wall. It's the goddess's bell. Ring, ring, ding, ding, ding. What a cheeky shortcut to escape. Great job, guys and gals. Y'all are the best people in town. Hey, what are you doing here? Hi, Borkin. Ah, curses! You've gotten the bell already! First you ruined my standing with the Emperor, and now this! The Emperor will never forgive me for messing this up. I will never go back to the Empire. He'll have my head. But I'm still a soldier. If I'm going to die, you're coming with me. Three hits. 2 hits. 3 hits. Goodbye! Doo-ba-doo-boo-boo-boo-boo-ba-doo. These hands are gonna run upon you. $16 free HP, 18 free HP, 600 free gil. I may have lost, but don't think that you've won. I've booby-trapped this cave. It's just a little party gift from me to you. I'll be waiting for you in hell. Indiana Jones Boulder. Sonic the Hedgehog Boulder. Damn it! Go on, get out! We not leave you. I can't hold it much longer. Run! It's up to you now, Firion, my sweet Nelly. Joseph, wake up! Get up! No! Joseph, why do you do this? Whack, smack, bow. Boom, boom, pow. No, not Joseph. Don't let Joseph's death be in vain. You have to get that bell to Kashuan. Joseph's dead, isn't he? Poor Joseph. I'll look after Nellie in his place. I know that would make him happy. Daddy isn't coming back, is he? No, sweet Nell, he is not. Before I forget to buy spells, I should do that. Got a little bit of money to spare, so let's do it. How much do I have? 13K, baby! Wow, what now? Bow, ba-doop, boop, ba-doop, bow. Bamboozled. Free HP. Mask. We're nearing the end of our journey. Once I get to Kashuan, I will save, and we'll pick it up at the Kashuan Labyrinth next time. So let's start recapping. Four people from the town of Finn: Maria, Leon, Firion, and Guy. Their parents were killed in the ambush or the attack, which was caused by General Bishop or something. Some dude betraying the kingdom of Finn. Their family died, and then on their retreat, as they were running away, the Dark Knight smacked them down. They were saved by Minwu and Princess Hilda. They wanted to join the rebel army, but were too weak to do so, so they took it upon themselves to go rescue a bartender who was left behind. Turns out the bartender was keeping one of the princes of actually this town here, Kashuan, from dying, and then he died anyway. He gave us his ring. Then the princess was like, "Oh no, you're great. We trust you now." So we have now been on a mission to blow up the dreadnought. We finally get to the dreadnought, and it was secretly completed while we were expecting it to not be there, and it blew up a bunch of cities, killed a bunch of people, Empire's bad guys. So now we're trying to find a way to stop it. We found out that the flame here that's kept here in the basement of the Keshuan Keep will allow us to blow up the engine, which means we have to get close to it, but that's what we'll do next time. We'll pick up there. So far, we've lost Scott, Prince Scott. We're close to losing the king, and we've lost Joseph. So 2 people already dead, which sucks. There might be a third that I'm missing, but I don't remember. So that will do it for this video. I do, before I'm done, what I want to do here is I want to save. And I'm at almost the exact same point on my other playthrough. 6 hours and 30 minutes versus 2 hours and 51 minutes. So I got here in half the time, which is super duper. But I want to return to the title screen just to show you. I didn't take a screenshot there of what my HP was, but if you look here, I'm not doing the same builds for my characters. I'm mixing it up just for fun. And my guy has almost 1200, 1150 HP, and Maria, and like just the HP MP these guys have compared to my other group, because I fought myself a couple times to abuse the system a little bit to see how easy it was, and I have fought a lot. If there was a step counter here, you would see that the step counter is easily 3 times the value on this save as the other one. But I will put this up on YouTube as quickly as possible, and we will pick up next Friday. It's very possible I'll be able to beat the game next Friday, which would be a 2-session Final Fantasy again. However, I'm thinking it will take me 3 sessions. We'll see. If I have extra time next Friday, I'll definitely be able to beat the whole thing, but it'll kind of depend on that. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me on Final Fantasy Friday.